normally do.
Okay. We are live.
Woo!
Hey guys, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Almost
Christmas.
Happy New Year. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Boxing Day.
Happy
last day of
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Happy Boxing
Yep.
Day to my Canadians out there.
We got a lot of Canadian peeps, don't we?
We've got a lot of everything. Let me go. Headphones.
Happy Dog Barking Day.
Dog Barking Day.
Yep.
That's right.
This is our inaugural episode of What Does Dust? Well, patrons, what do you know? Right?
Patrons, what do you know?
Dustin, do we have a theme song to play?
You ready? You ready for it?
Let's
see
do
if this works. All right, here we go.
Patrons, what do you know? Hopefully more than Dustin knows. Patrons, what do you know?
Is that Bodie?
More than
Oh.
Dustin knows.
Woo.
Oh, my heart. That's wonderful.
That's a collab between Dustin and Bodie.
Wow, what a for a first time play. That was the perfect response.
That's beautiful.
Oh my heart.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah, we got the toy piano going because it's kind of like an imperfect segment.
It is imperfect. This is
like
rough
as
around
far
the
as,
edges.
As far as just me and my record with trivia, I bat like 1,000 when we were in the 90s. I don't know. It's the first time in the 70s. We'll see what happens. But
this is scary because if it was the 80s, because I had this conversation with my mom where she's like, "Oh, you should be fine." I was like, "No, it's the 70s. If it was the 80s, I could do this in my sleep. The 70s is a little bit different."
Yeah.
Well, for everybody that is like just joining us or everyone that watches this going, what the heck are they talking about? This is our Patreon exclusive segment. What does Dustin know? Transformed into Patrons, what do you know? Which is a trivia contest between typically just Dustin and myself. And now it's with a patron / friend, very good friend, Erin Dawn, joining us in the booth, our inaugural guest in the hot seat. She, among many things, hosts a fantastic podcast called Manic Movie Mondays podcast, where she covers all genres, but more like, I'd say if $2 Late Fee covers obscure 80s and 90s movies and Podcasting After Dark covers like cultish, horror, sci-fi, everything, Erin covers a lot of other really diverse stuff. Don't you, Erin?
I do. I tend to, it's pretty much the idea behind the podcast is celebrating that which doesn't get celebrated. So a lot of it, we have guests come on and they pick movies that they really love. And oftentimes these are movies that have been maligned in some way. And people come on and just, share their joy. And that's pretty much what it is I've created a safe place where people can just go and have a good time and talk about how much they love Grease 2 or Jaws 3 or
Midnight Madness.
Or Midnight Madness. Like Zach came on and talked about it. So yeah, it's been a really wonderful thing. We just dropped an interview with Lynn Griffin from Black Christmas, speaking of 70s. And
nice.
So yeah, it's just been really great. It's a lot of great feedback and it's a lot of fun. I love it. It's my baby. So.
You have an affinity for a particular genre that I think could best be described as soft
Skinamax.
Yes.
Yeah.
And but you love like Bikini Car Wash Company, for example, and you seeked out the band that did a lot of the tracks on the song.
Now I'm friends with people from the band who did the soundtrack for Bikini Car Wash Company. Yes, that's a 30-year thing that I mean, to be honest with you, I was a fan of the soundtrack when I first saw the movie because I am clearly not the target demographic for Bikini Car Wash Company, being a straight woman, but straight-ish. But at the time, I loved the music and, spent many, many years trying to find the soundtrack and trying to find the music from it. And lo and behold, somebody posted something on YouTube and I got in touch with them, and then I got in touch with a drummer, and yeah, so that's kind of how it's a lot of that stuff, especially B movies in general, is soundtracks are super hard to come by and super obscure. But oftentimes they save the movie from being just, trash.
They do. And in fact, that was one of the kind of I think that was one of the things that connected us initially was your love of 80s movie soundtracks, listening to our show and going, oh, I love those soundtracks too. And that's how we got connected. And lo and behold, here we are. This is like your second or third time on our show. I think you were on Tales from the Video Store originally.
Yes, I was.
And when Dustin and I were pitching the idea of doing this more fun, like interactive, what does Dustin know trivia segment, not just to keep Dustin stimulated and not bored out of his gourd, but also make it fun for everybody on Patreon to like be a part of the show, including yourself. We asked you, and thank you for joining us and being on for the first ever Patrons. What do you know?
You're
what
welcome.
do you know?
Yeah, no, it's exciting. I'm kind of, I feel like I'm going to be embarrassed because I don't know that much.
No, you're not. Well, I will.
If you listen to any episodes, it's you leave embarrassment at the door because it's like either you know it or you don't. And, and Zach loves things that like wrestling that I just don't care about. And
there's no wrestling in this one.
He'll always be outraged. Why, you don't know that Hulk Hogan fought Junkyard Dog, and and I'm like, no, and I don't, So that adds a fun element to it because I'm 0 for a million. I think I guessed like Andre the Giant one time and got it accidentally.
Wow.
So
you get a lot of the sports questions though.
There's a lot of that. Right. But I'm just saying with the wrestling, I just have nothing. So he'll probably ask me wrestling questions and you will be like, who was the band that wrote the theme song to Bikini Car Wash?
Yeah. Right.
Well, not today because for those people that don't know, we cover the year. Typically for this segment, we do the year of the movie that we cover this month. Right? Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah. So this month we were focusing on The Warriors, and that movie came out in 1979. So the trivia today will be all about 1979. Most of it.
I will try.
Love it.
My knowledge of The Warriors is like I know the director, and I wanted to sleep with James Remar, and that was kind of like where it stopped.
Well, there you go. I was just about to ask you that softball question. What's your connection to The Warriors, Erin?
Wanting to sleep with James Remar. Loving David Patrick Kelly, obviously. I mean, he's just I could watch him in anything. I have watched this scene where he's talking about the sandwich in Twin Peaks, just when I'm having a bad day, and he's just like chewing the bread, and then this so genius. I will watch him in anything. I mean, he's the reason I didn't want my money back from K-Pax.
Wow.
Because I was mad about K-Pax.
Wow.
I forgot he was in that.
But I loved his performance. I absolutely loved him. I just absolutely despised that ending, and I felt cheated.
Well, that's not surprising with a Kevin Spacey movie that is going to lead the lead, so to speak. Well, and for everybody wondering, like David Patrick Kelly is our featured guest for this month on our show. We had a great interview with him. I know, Erin, you listened to the interview, you loved it. Way deeper than we thought we would go with a guy so dynamic. He will not come up in this trivia contest.
And his music. I mean, if you're listening to this or watching this on YouTube and you want something to listen to that is just so amazing, go and check out David Patrick Kelly's music and you will be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, Rip Van Boyman is actually, all the tracks are on YouTube, so you can go check those tracks out. They're really good. It's really good. But for today, you guys ready for this? I'm going to go over the rules, but you ready to rock and roll?
Lord.
Yeah, I think so. Is there anything else we need to explain? I don't
think so.
Right? Like, yeah, this is our very, very first patrons. What do you know? Patrons, what do you know?
What do you know?
Hopefully more than me.
Dustin knows. Yep. Okay. Like I said, this game will focus on the year of the movie that we're doing this month, which is 1979.
Wait, this is not a buzzer thing, right? We don't buzz in.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
So the game's going to work like this, and I'll get to how we start first in just a minute. But each contestant will get one question at a time. If the first one gets the question correct, then the next contestant will get the next question, right? If the first contestant gets the answer wrong, the second contestant gets a chance to answer it. The first person to get 5 points wins. Okay.
Okay.
Right. And I will say the hope here, Erin, is that this becomes like eventually there's a tournament.
Yes.
Where
Oh.
anyone that beats me, like if you beat me today, you will then move on to the next round, which will go against people that also beat me. Like, yeah, it's just like Win Ben Stein's money.
Yeah.
Not at all.
It is.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And then at that point, you'll compete for, we always have prizes
Prizes.
at the bigger levels.
There
But
will
today
be.
it's just about exposure and and publicity.
And go
Awesome.
check out Manic Movie Monday podcast. So
Yep.
a lot of cheap plugs. So typically in a contest, there's some sort of coin toss. So instead of a coin toss, we're going to do a cassette tape toss.
Oh my goodness.
I have the Warriors
Beautiful.
cassette tape here.
Wow.
And there's an A side and a B side.
I'm sure there is.
Boy, for those people that don't know, who were not born in the past, I guess if you're born in the year 2000 and up, you won't know what a cassette is, but
if
maybe
you're
not.
If you haven't been born yet, you don't know what it is. That's for sure.
So we have the cassette tape here. We've got side A and we've got side B. I can read, so don't worry. And I'm going to be fair. But Erin, because you are our inaugural guest.
Oh,
Uh-oh. We're losing Zach.
we lost.
am I back?
Okay.
There-
Yeah,
he's back.
it's
Okay.
interesting. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's not me for once.
I
Okay,
know.
yeah,
I was
Nice.
thinking the same thing. I was like sitting there going, is it us? Or is it
Right?
that was weird.
Isn't it?
It was
Okay,
weird,
so-
but you froze right on the big reveal, whatever you're gonna say. You froze.
Okay, Erin. So you're going to get to choose side A or side B.
Oh my God. Side A.
Good choice, but we'll see. Okay, so side A, you go first. Side B, you go second.
Sure.
Side A.
Oh, it was a
Okay.
good choice somehow, even before he had flipped it. Amazing.
I did
Wow.
flip it. I did.
Yeah, no, what I mean, you're like, good choice, but we'll see in a second. What they were both good choices because you hadn't
That's
flipped
true.
it.
Well, I was saying good choice because the best songs are on side A.
Oh,
Oh,
that
okay.
makes more sense. Okay.
But it's tough, actually. It's tough on this soundtrack, to be honest with you, because the theme to the Warriors is one of my favorite songs on the Warriors
Yeah.
soundtrack, right? And that's on side A. And the fight, the Baseball Furies fight that they have, that's another great blistering, like heart pumping soundtrack. That's on side A. But on side B is In the City.
Oh.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Like,
Got it. Barry DeVorzon or the Joe Walsh / the Eagles.
yes.
But it's not the Eagles version on this, right?
It's not.
No,
It's the
no.
Joe Walsh version, which if you
Good.
listen to our episode with That 80s Dude, it was revealed that this song was so good, they put it on the Eagles album, The Long Run, which came out later that year.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
That makes sense.
yeah. So, okay, Erin, you get the first question.
Hey.
And this is some of these questions will be about the movie
Okay,
we
good, good.
covered, but they mostly will be from the year. This question is about a moment in the movie.
Oh,
So
great.
in the movie, don't worry. In the movie, there's a scene where the Warriors are initially kind of on the run, and the DJ, played by Lynn Thigpen from Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, she plays a song for them, Nowhere to Run. In that song is performed by Arnold McCuller. It's a cover. I want you to tell me who did the original version of Nowhere to Run
Oh my
from 1965.
God. No. I have no idea. 60s.
If you can think about like Good Morning Vietnam, I know that Robin Williams says the name of the band in
Really? Okay.
Yep.
I'm just throwing this out there and it's not right, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway just so I can answer. But The Searchers?
Oh, that's a good choice, but I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Nope.
Dustin, can you steal that question?
I was gonna guess another S band. Is it the Spinners?
Oh.
The answer is Martha and the Vandellas.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Yeah, you can swear. It's all good.
Okay.
So you both got that wrong. From 1965. I think Barry Gordy might have produced that. So because you both got that wrong, the next question goes back to Erin.
Okay.
That's how it works. Erin, in 1979, a fast food chain premiered a brand new food option. Yes, a food option. And can you tell me what the name of that fast food option was, and or the chain that put it out in 1979? A very popular food option premiered.
When you're saying food you're talking about like a meal, like a.
I can't tell you
A
anymore.
food option
Okay.
sounds so
Is it
formal.
a McDonald's Big Mac? Man. Right? I told you
God.
guys. I told you.
I'm not going to
So
say anymore.
sad.
Dustin, do you have an answer?
No.
This amazing food option was the Burger King Whopper.
Damn it! That was my second choice.
So the food option was the McDonald's Happy Meal. Came out in 1979.
Oh,
Did
that's
it?
why it's an option.
It's an option.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
The original Happy Meal that now goes, I think, for like $4 roughly. I haven't been to McDonald's in forever. Went for $1.10. That was the original price. It was originally called the Circus Wagon Happy Meal. It was it included burgers, fries, a drink, and McDonald's cookie.
Yep.
And a penny toy, such as a McDoodler or a stencil or a McDonald's character eraser.
McDoodler.
If it's only $4 now, then that's the best value on the planet.
I think so.
If that's accurate.
I don't know. I don't know the accurate, like I think it was $2.99 in 2009.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a Happy Meal in years. So, but I'd still gotten them in the past just because it's a great way of getting like garbage food, but in a very smaller.
Well, the dollar menu is amazing value still. Not that I do that either, but just in advertising, you know, I'm always like, wow, no wonder families of 5 and 6, you can feed an entire family for $10.
True. Do either of you remember the last Happy Meal toy you got?
No.
Yes. They were these like plastic toys that had almost, it looked like tubing that went out of them, and then you could connect the tubing to like another little plastic toy and another little, almost like Tinker Toys, but they were weird, and I don't have no idea what they were called or whatever, but it was my only memory of a Happy Meal toy is that. So
nice. I think the last one I got was a Burger King. You remember Burger King had one as well, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I think mine was a Superman cup holder. Like he held a cup and he had his hands out, you know, and I thought he looked kind of cool, and he held a clear white cup, and I ditched the cup and he just used the guy as a figure. But I never got the things I really wanted, like, you know, Recess, that cartoon Recess that came out in the early 90s. They had toys at Burger King again. But anyways, I know Happy Meals. It's nice to know that a Happy Meal is affordable. And yes, the score is 0-0. And like I said, first person to get to 5 wins. So,
no.
Okay, Erin, the question goes back to you.
Okay.
Michael Beck, aka Swan and the Warriors. Okay. And Michael Pare, who was in Streets of Fire, both hunky dudes, both named Michael, both starred in Walter Hill movies. Well, they also teamed up in the 80s on a cop show. Can you tell me the name of that cop show that they teamed up on?
Oh my God. What cop show was Michael Pare on?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, well, I know it's not Miami Vice. And I know it's not the Hat Squad, because that's literally the only other thing I know.
Oh yeah, that's good knowledge though.
Cop show. Spencer for Hire?
Ooh, that's a great guess, but
Dustin, do you know?
Dustin, do you know?
Oh my god.
Hill Street Blues.
Oh, that would be good.
No, it's Houston Knights.
What?
Houston Knights.
Are you
was a
saying what? Because
short-
you know that show?
I used to watch that show.
No, of course you did. I'm saying Aaron said what?
No, what?
No.
Because no, I don't
Like
know that
what?
show.
What in
I'm
the
just
world
like,
is Houston Knights? Okay, thank you. That makes me yes.
No.
Exactly.
What?
It was
Like-
came out in 1987, so it's celebrating its 35th anniversary.
Oh my god. Oh my
I mean,
god.
yeah, still, yeah, whatever. Chicago cop is transferred to Houston, where he teams up with a Texas lawman. Michael Pare played Sergeant Joey LaFlama, and Michael Beck played Sergeant
LaFlama.
Levon Lundy.
Wow. Okay.
And it, had
it-
notable guest stars like,
Like
Nope.
Shmoo McBlue, my favorite actor from 1979.
Joe Don Baker as
James
Yeah.
Hampton from Teen Wolf fame. Rest in peace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's funny because the more that Zach and I do this podcast, the more I realize that Zach has seen literally every
Everything.
TV show and movie in existence.
Yeah.
There was
Mhm.
never a time there, he's like this pilot aired, it didn't air, or it aired for like one night. It aired like, it'll be like a pilot that aired like for like midnight on a random Tuesday. You're like, I saw it live. Like, why? I don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, where are you? You're always there watching, knowing, seeing.
Did you guys watch that Give Me a Break episode live? The live episode they did, or the live taping, I think.
No.
There was a live taping of Gimme a Break.
Yeah.
Nell Carter cursed. She was like,
Was it a
No.
was it like a very special Gimme a Break?
It was.
Oh no.
Somebody gets like not kidnapped, but missing. One of the little.
Ugh.
Was it Joey Lawrence on that show? I think it was.
Yes, he was. I can. Yeah. I do know that.
You're like, it's a dude that I've got a crush on. So yes.
No, he never did it for me.
No, really?
Nope.
Whoa.
I know.
When I had longer hair, people were like, you look like Joey Lawrence. I'm like, oh, thanks.
what?
Now I'm like, yeah. What is happening? Okay, 0-0. I have a feeling
Yep.
the next question, though, Aaron, you're going to get right.
This is round 4. I think it's round 4.
This
Yes, round 4.
Yeah.
Question
This
number 4.
hurts.
Aaron,
Houston Knights. Come on.
come on, Houston Knights. What
I was
the
like,
hi-
wait, I just want to interrupt. I said to Zach, I was like, we don't want to announce this yet because we don't want people like weighing in on the answers. No
really
one,
did.
I mean, they'd have to be looking it up. You have to be cheating. There's no one on the planet who knows Houston Knights other than you.
when I met Michael Pare,
He doesn't even know he's in it.
No, he did. He
He's like, what are you
did.
talking about? He's
He
like,
did because I flattered him. He's like, yeah, Michael Beck and I were on that show. Yeah, it was great. It was
Oh
great.
my god.
sounds like a good moment.
It was fantastic. And he said, give me $20 so sign
Yeah.
your poster. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
my God.
Michael Pare, he's a guest on our show as well. So go check out
Yes.
that episode.
Yeah. That's June, Streets of Fire month.
And Dustin, we did talk about Houston Knights on that show. On that
I
day.
know. I have there's no reason why I shouldn't know it.
Aaron,
But
I
even
gave
the
him
things we talk
softball.
about, I don't know.
I doubt it, but okay, go ahead.
I think you're going to get the next one, Aaron. I got
Okay.
faith in you. Okay. What was the highest rate? This is a multiple guess. Okay.
Ooh.
What was the highest rated sitcom of 1979? Was it Three's Company, Alice, or The Jeffersons? 1979, highest rated sitcom.
I don't know. The 70s were kind of a sleazy time, so I'm going with Three's Company.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh,
Aaron's
finally.
on the board.
Wow. Aaron's on the board.
Yay.
Come
Gotta-
on, knock on the door.
gotta
Yeah.
edit that.
Dirty song or dirty show in
It
general.
is.
Oh my
It
God.
really is.
It is dirty. It's a this
Wow.
is like
Yeah.
I might
just-
come back to Three's Company with a tiebreaker if we get a tiebreaker.
Jack Tripper.
Nope.
right.
Okay, Dustin just watched The Warriors not that long ago, so
Oh,
he
boy.
should get this.
No, I
Oh
won't.
no.
Dustin, what is the name of the Ferris wheel featured in The Warriors? This is
I'm waiting
Dustin's
for the
question,
multiple
Aaron. Don't
choice.
get in there.
It's not coming.
I think I know that one.
Think about
well-
where it's at.
Yeah, it's the I think it's like this. Is it the Cyclone? That's the roller coaster.
Erin, do you know? And you better not be checking your phone.
I think I thought it was just called The Wheel, but I know that's wrong. And it's not Coney. Did he say Coney Island? And
It's at Coney Island. Yeah, it's in Coney Island. Yeah.
I don't know.
Wow.
It's not the Cyclone. Fuck. No.
Erin's
No.
on board with 1 point, but
Nope. Forget it.
Wonder Wheel. The Wonder Wheel. Ding, 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 ding.
What does that have to do with where it's located, though?
No, I said, what is the name of the Ferris wheel featured in the Warriors?
Right, but you were like, think about where it's located. You said like,
I don't know, because I
like
thought maybe
Coney
Coney Island.
Have we been to Coney Island? I've never been
Yeah.
to Coney Island before.
I've never been to Coney Island.
but it's known for the cyclone.
Oh, it is?
Okay.
Oh, hence the baseball team that's there, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're both wrong. Sorry. Okay. So, Erin, you got that wrong as well. So we go back to Dustin.
The Wonder Wheel. That was the wheel in the toy when Richard Pryor. Good Lord. Richard Jefferson.
Richard Washington.
Has retired from the NBA. Where Richard Pryor is he's in the Wonder Wheel in the department store.
In the department store.
Come on, Wonder Wheel. Come on, Wonder Wheel. Please.
Masturbate.
Masturbates.
I love that movie.
Masturbates.
Hopefully
Masturbates
we
currently
will-
on our show.
Yep, Scott
I
Schwartz.
know.
And hopefully we'll be back at some point. Stay tuned for that.
I
Okay.
just watched the Christmas Story movie. The
Oh.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story, Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story, Christmas. Yeah. And I really liked it. I thought it was very sweet and endearing, and definitely only for people that were, diehard fans of the
Right.
original. I mean,
Right.
it's absolutely that, but it was cute. I thought it was cute.
It was cute. It was cute. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Dustin. Who won the Super Bowl in 1979? Was it the Los Angeles Rams or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Oh goodness. And it's just two choices. In 79.
One won, one lost.
I know. Oh my God. I think the Steelers won in 79.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have a
Very
tie
good.
game, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Tie game.
Oh man. Lucked out on that.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
gotta
Erin,
update
back
this
to
score.
you. We're on the board. It's a tie game now. Erin, in the Warriors, who is the war chief? Is it Swan? Is it Ajax? Or is it the Fox?
Swan?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh wow. I wish, we need like a song. Good work. We need like a song for when the win. But the ding 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 is nice too. But
I provide you with so many
With-
sound effects on this
With the
show,
ding, ding, ding.
and I don't get,
ding ding
I
ding.
don't charge you for any of it. Yes, he's the war chief, as you remember in the scene where they are in the cemetery right after Cleon, quote, gets a nightstick shoved halfway up his beep.
Yep.
The Fox says Swan's war chief when Ajax says, I want to be warlord. And I'm
Right.
like, wait, he just said war chief.
Yeah.
What's warlord? There's a difference, right? Oh, whatever.
Yep.
Maybe it's improv. Okay, Aaron's on
Well,
board
no,
with
don't
two.
you think that Cleon was warlord, but that Swan was war chief?
Oh,
He was second in command, and then so because Cleon's out of commission, Swan then becomes warlord.
yes, you're right. You're right.
At that
Thank you
point.
for the clarification.
It's the only thing I've got today.
After
Oh my
41 years,
God.
it's
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
makes sense. No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, Dustin, this next question is an NBA question that actually surprised me, and I have a feeling it's going to surprise you too.
This is
Okay.
the only time.
Wow.
Wait, is this? And if I had to get this wrong, is that it? Does Aaron win?
No, she's got to get 5 points.
I have to
Oh,
get 5 points.
Oh
We're
my
going to be
God.
here all night.
I thought it was best of after 5 rounds. So
No.
no. Oh my God.
I may
We-
may call
Got
it.
lucky, Dustin.
I got some great questions here.
Yeah, no, you
Oh.
do, and I appreciate it, but that's a lot of work for you. I guess is what
No.
I'm saying. So
No, it's fun.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Dustin.
Holy cow.
Name
God.
one of the two teams in the 1979 NBA Finals. One of the two teams. Hint, it will be a surprise.
Wow. I only know one team
in
from that time period.
79,
So.
there was
It blew my mind when I saw it.
the NBA Finals in 79. I feel like it's weird that the teams at that point. I want to say, right? Did it blow your mind because one of the franchises is in a weird city?
Yes.
Like
It's
it doesn't.
Like
not
the
expected.
Nuggets. Or
Right.
something.
Well, it's like the Clippers are still in Buffalo or something.
No, it wasn't location. It was more like, wow, those teams made it to the finals.
I see. I
Oh,
see. I
okay.
see. I think one of the teams was the Hawks, Atlanta Hawks.
Wow.
No.
I only
Erin
know one. I only know one famous basketball team, and that's the LA Lakers. And it probably wasn't even the LA Lakers at that
No,
time.
it was the Seattle Supersonics and the Washington Bullets in the 1979 NBA Finals.
No.
How wild is that?
No.
Crazy, right?
No.
Okay. All right, back to Dustin. Dustin, which gang had their raids written about in the papers in the Warriors?
That I finally do know. That is the Orphans.
Ding, 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 ding.
My favorite gang.
Yes.
Yay,
Nice work.
Orphans.
Good job.
I have a
Seriously.
feeling Aaron's going to clean house on this next
Oh,
one.
no.
Erin, Dr. Hook. Dr. Hook. Do you know who Dr. Hook is, by the way?
Wait. No, because
Dr. Hook in the medicine show? Is
Dr.
that-
Hook in the medicine. Yes.
You're right. You're like, as in, yeah, that.
Yeah,
So-
no, I
yeah,
thought I'm
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
like the Muppets all of a sudden.
Right.
I mean,
Dr.
if you
Teeth.
look at the guy, he kind of
Dr.
looks like a Muppet
Teeth.
character.
Yep.
There's
Dr.
Dr. Teeth, but
Teeth.
Dr. Hook had an eye patch and a cowboy hat on. This guy was
Okay. Oh, okay.
character.
Yeah.
He had a hit song in the top 20, 1979. The song is When You're in Love with a Beautiful Woman. Okay? So Erin, when you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's blank. Fill in the blank. Fun fact, my son knows the answer to this. And
It's
I
like
think
the-
I'm gonna have to
sure he
guide him.
does.
This is like the dating game or the
Oh my
the
God.
newlywed game.
Erin, when you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's
Where is the
what?
most uncomfortable place to make whoopee?
Right. Oh God. Oh Lord. See, like, nope.
No?
It's
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's
No.
blank.
I'm gonna say it's hell, actually.
Oh,
But your son can't say that. So
Right.
no,
that's
well, he
why-
didn't say that because it's wrong.
Yeah.
But Dustin, when you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's blank.
It's magic.
Ooh. Oh, that would have been so good.
When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's hard.
Oh, there's a song I don't want to listen to.
What about
Because
that
everybody
sounds
wants
horrible.
her. Everybody loves her.
Do we have any
Everybody wants to take your baby home.
we have no Rupert Holmes songs
Dr.
that we can
Hook?
talk about?
Nope.
Not from 79.
I'm
apparently.
making questions on this. Aaron, I'm like, Aaron's gonna get this. I guess.
No.
Okay. Dustin,
This
Dustin.
was a terrible year.
In November of 1979, Dustin, Atari released what popular arcade game that featured vector graphics?
Oh man.
Okay.
Vector graphics, huh?
It was known for its multi-directional shooter option.
Oh.
Oh, asteroids.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah.
Ding. Aaron's
Thanks
like,
for
yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Dustin's in the lead by 1 point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're getting down to the nitty-gritty dirt band,
Come on,
as they
Dustin.
say. Okay.
it's like end it. Like end it, please. Please. I have COVID. Please end it. I want to go to sleep. I want to do
Erin.
anything but this. Thank you.
Aaron,
Mercy.
in
I want a
1979,
refund.
a popular bubblegum company came out. They featured flavors such as Cool Cola, Sweet and Sassy Cherry.
Oh, I want this.
Can you tell me the name of this bubblegum company?
Well, I mean, there's only two. It's either Bubble Yum or Bubblicious.
There were only two bubblegum companies in 79, huh?
It was true. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know when that weird Big League Chew company came out, but Bubblicious. Is it bubble?
That's- Dustin knows the answer, like he's chomping at the bit. And by the way, they did make Big League Chew as well.
Is it okay?
It's the other one.
Yeah.
It's Bubblicious. Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Hubba Bubba.
Oh,
What?
good God.
Oh, Hubba Bubba.
Oh my gosh, look at how confident Dustin was.
I wasn't confident. I was just excited that I had those sound effects, honestly. I was just waiting for the sound effects. This
You
one's called
guys.
Feeding the Ducks. No, I don't like it. Yeah. Ooh, okay, anyway.
Erin's joining us on the East Coast, by the way. So
Right.
I'm
It's
assuming
bedtime.
she's having the time of her life.
It's bedtime. It's
Is it
nighttime.
Erin, I
6:30?
think you're gonna get this one right.
No.
Another 1979 top 20 hit on the Billboard charts was
Oh.
called "Making It." Who sang
yes!
"Making It"?
Oh wait, is it my turn?
It is your
Oh.
turn. It is your turn, Erin.
David Naughton.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well done.
We got
Now
ourselves
it's
a
my
tie ball
chance.
game.
I'm faking it.
Look at you guys.
He's a pepper.
Really good.
And he's
Well,
making it.
Well, Baking It, which my Erin, produces the Baking It
Yes.
show on PBS. That show used a version of Making It called Baking It for their first season
That's
with
awesome.
Andy Samberg and Maya Rudolph.
Wow.
And it's fun. I wish I had it. Anyway, well done,
That's so cool.
and fun that it's David Naughton.
Love him so much.
1 year
as
later,
well.
he was in a movie called Midnight Madness.
Where he played like the worst character ever.
Yes, and Erin and I talked about that on Erin's podcast, Manic Movie Monday.
Movie
podcast.
Monday. We
So
did.
go check
Our
that out.
Midnight
Monday.
Madness episode is probably my one of my favorite episodes, truly,
Oh,
because it
shucks.
came out wonderful. It did come out
Nice.
wonderful.
It did. I loved it. I thought you did a great job editing it as well.
Yep, we did
Cut out all my flubs.
Yeah,
Oh
Which I-
wow!
there weren't
Good
that
work.
many. So.
No, there weren't. Okay, Dustin.
No, there weren't.
I feel like you're gonna
I-
get this one right, Dustin, but we'll
Uh,
see.
Probably not.
Name you have to
Name an
name-
actor.
This
From-
is the
That
sound
was
a
alive
doggy makes.
during
I'm the captain.
1979.
I'm the captain now. Name five
Captain
gangs. Five gangs
Oh.
from the Warriors.
Oh,
Five.
God.
Oh, okay. Am I allowed to say the Warriors? Is that one of them?
Ow.
Yep.
Okay. The Warriors, the Gramercy Riffs, the Baseball Furies, the Orphans, and the Lizzies.
Ding 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 ding. ding.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
I was originally going to have a warrior gang off with you guys where you would go back and forth to see who could, keep naming
Oh,
them.
that would have
until-
been that would have been
but
cool
I-
until we just ran out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
save that
Oh,
for
well.
another.
Oh well.
Dustin's got the lead though, but Erin, you can tie it up with
Yeah.
this
I'm
next
sure.
question.
Yeah.
Okay.
What cop show
Right.
ran for an hour and a half on a random
Dare
Tuesday
you.
in 1973?
It's a music question, Erin.
Oh,
Here's your
thank
question.
God.
Here's your choices.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me which one of these songs was the number one song for 1979. The number one song in 1979.
Okay.
Was it My Sharona by The Knack?
No.
Do You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart?
Oh boy.
Or Le Freak by Chic? According to Billboard's Hot 100.
I'm gonna go with my Sharona.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
Thank God. Jesus.
Ooh, wow.
Right? Just
Impressive.
touch and go, guys.
Top five were The Knack in order from 1 to 5. My Sharona, Bad Girls by Donna Summer, Le Freak by Chic, Do You Think I'm Sexy by Rod Stewart, and Reunited by Peaches and Herb.
Just an herb.
Wow. Look at and I'm not a fan of that song at all.
What, Reunited?
My Sharona.
Or my Sharona?
Can't.
I tell you what movie do you think ruined that song for me?
Oh, I know.
What movie?
Reality Bites.
Ding, ding, ding. That wasn't a part of it, but yep. Yeah.
Well done.
Because
Yep.
I think
never
it
mind.
ruined. I think that movie ruined lots of things for people.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Yeah.
of Reality Bites, to be honest with you. Not a huge fan.
I'm not a fan. That's why
I mean, Ethan Hawke was
Woo.
kind of a jackass,
The
but he was like
worst.
cool. He was like the coolest jackass.
No.
Yeah.
The absolute
Yeah.
freaking worst.
Troy. Yeah.
It was a terrible
Yeah.
movie.
Okay, so because it's a tie, because we have a 4-4 tie,
Oh,
man.
no.
Oh my
this next
God.
one, it's basically going to be the first person to put their hand up, I will call on.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, the
Oh.
drama.
okay.
So I'm going to ask the question, and the first person to, you have to let me finish the question before you can raise your hand. Otherwise, you'll be
Okay.
disqualified.
Squalified.
I'm watching. There's no
Got it.
delay. I don't believe there's a
Okay.
delay on this
Okay.
No.
on my feed. Okay.
Okay.
Three's Company question.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Tell me the last name of Larry on Three's Company. Come on, raise a hand. That Erin? Yeah, you got it. Oh. Come on. Come on, answer, please.
I'll take
You
a
guys need-
guess. I'll take a
Okay,
guess.
Dustin.
Really?
Larry Gordon. Okay.
Erin has as much time as she wants, and she gets a hint if she likes. If she'd like. Would you like a
I
hint?
mean, I doubt it, but yeah, sure.
His last name is a city in the United States.
Is a what?
Is a city in the United States.
City in the United States. Oh.
Who would do it?
Larry.
Come on. I'm quoting Mercy
Chicago.
from the Warriors, by the way, when her and Swan are in the subway, and she's like, "Come on," and he goes, "Why don't you tie a mattress to your back?"
Oh my God.
Larry Chicago.
Wow.
It is Larry Dallas. Larry Dallas.
Larry Dallas.
Yes. Okay.
Shout out
I
to
do
buddy Matt
remember that.
Garrison, who knew that way back when. And I said, "Are you sure?" He goes, "Look it up. I'm
Oh,
positive." And I
What
did.
What do you? What? What do you mean? Like when you were a child?
No, when we were
You got-
like in our 20s.
Like recently.
When you were? Yeah. Last week I was talking to my buddy Matt Garrison. He's like, "Look it up. Look it up."
Fine. Tiebreaker number 2.
Oh my God. Wait, I gotta put this on. There we go. All right. Wow.
Okay.
So awful.
This is tense.
Atari had a game console that came out in 1979. What was the number? Atari what?
Oh, yeah,
Dustin.
that's fine. That's him.
I don't know. 2600. Okay.
Erin,
500?
you get a choice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Go
Was it
ahead.
the Atari 400, Atari 3800, or Atari 1200? 400, 3800, or 1200? 1979.
Oh my God. Ugh.
1979.
1200?
Wow.
All right. I think you're going to get this question.
What was
Let's
it?
stick- Oh, sorry. Atari 400.
400.
Wow.
It stunk. It stunk. It advertised that it had like child-friendly keyboard because it was like, you remember Coleco? It had the
ColecoVision.
buttons, right?
Mhm.
No indents, basically. And it was
Oh.
like that. The keyboard was like, push. You could push the buttons, but there was no like divots or whatever,
Got it.
separate keys.
Okay.
Anyways, it bombed. It bombed. Like most Atari things did. Oh, fun fact. Did you know A.G. Bear is created by the guy who made Atari? The creator of Atari created A.G. Bear to compete with Teddy Ruxpin.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
look
I
for
didn't know
that
he
to
created
come
it,
out.
but I knew that there was a, competitive bear.
Yes. Okay. Question. What popular sitcom had its final season in 1979 after over 200 episodes? 1979 was when it finished its run. It had one hell of a good run. 1979. Sitcom.
Oh, it's a sitcom?
Sitcom.
Sorry. I was
Sitcom.
thinking MASH, but that's not a sitcom.
Nope. Is Eric Roberts here, by the way? No.
200 episodes, yeah.
Sitcom.
200 episodes.
A very accomplished director, was an actor on that show. A multi-talented cast.
By the way, this is an aside, but I just watched Babylon last night, and Babylon is like trying so hard. I feel like to be like Boogie Nights in the 20s. It's trying so. Oh, Erin has.
Erin?
Is it Taxi? No. Danny DeVito is a director.
200 episodes. Yeah,
Dustin?
he is.
This is painful.
No, I can't give it away.
Is it Welcome Back, Kotter?
That would be good.
No, it is All in the Family.
Oh,
because of
I don't
Rob Reiner.
feel like that ran that long.
It did from 1971 to 1979.
It's a long time.
How dare you question my... Okay, last question, I think. And
Wow.
we might have to call it a tie.
Wow.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, here we go.
Jesus
Yeah, really.
Christ, please.
Okay. This show was
Don't
the
yell
top...
at me.
I can't... Don't yell at me, Dad. Okay, this show was in the top 10. It premiered in 1979 and went on to run for, I believe, 6 seasons because it ended its run in 1985. Here are your 3 choices. Was it Chips, Happy Days, or The Dukes of Hazzard? Which show premiered in 1979? Chips, Happy Days, or Dukes of Hazzard?
I'm going to take a guess.
Dustin?
Say Chips. Okay. Please
Okay,
end
goes
it.
for you. That came out in 1977. Erin,
Happy
your
Days?
choices narrows it down to Dukes of Hazzard
50-50. Take it home.
Happy Days.
or Happy Days.
I'm gonna say Happy Days.
Holy
Dukes of
crap.
Hazzard ended at 86. Jesus.
Yeah, 85.
85, rather.
What?
Happy Days premiered in 1974.
Wow.
All right, last question then. What was the number
Oh.
one show on television in 1979 across the board, ratings wise collectively?
Oh my god.
It also premiered in 1979 as well, I believe.
So premiered in 1979.
Maybe it premiered. Actually, no, sorry. This version of it premiered in 79. It originally aired and started airing in 1968.
Oh.
What? Oh. What?
No, I'm not owing. I'm like owing like what? Like,
Hearing a lot of typing, a lot of clicking.
What is that? That's not even mine. That's not.
Oh.
Is somebody typing?
That was a clue. You too. Raise your hand if you know.
Oh, that was a clue?
Top rated show, 1979.
Okay. I'm going to raise my hand.
Justin.
Murder, She Wrote.
Oh.
Why are you typing?
No, is that typing?
What is that noise?
That was what I was hearing. Oh, it's a clue.
Oh, it's the oh
Erin?
no 60 Minutes.
Ding, 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 ding,
This has
ding,
got to be
ding,
the
ding,
most
ding,
painful inaugural episode ever. Erin has
This
won. Erin has won. Erin has won.
Top rated
We'll
show in
celebrate.
1979 with 60 minutes.
All right. Let me
I couldn't
update the
figure out
banner.
what that noise was. And
Yeah.
now
I was like, what's happening? This is wait, I gotta hide it. Nope. Nope, that's the wrong one. This is the original, Erin, by the way. This is the original demo.
it's still the best song ever.
Yeah. This is the celebratory. All right.
So
there we go.
the top 5 that for 1979, 60
Boom.
minutes. Three's Company.
Erin has won.
That's incredible. Alice tied with MASH.
I mean, Jesus.
Erin Dawn is our winner.
Yay.
For what does patrons? What do you know?
Yay.
For
Oh.
1979.
More than Dustin knows. Patreons,
Yeah.
what do you know? Hopefully more than Dustin knows.
I love it so much.
That was low on the music. Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations, Erin.
Yay, Bodhi.
You have done it. You have won. You have
So
won.
basically, the game's gonna go like this. Over the course of
This
X
was
amount of
awful.
months, we'll have a new patron joining us every month to take on Dustin. And Erin, you're the leader now, and
You
depending
move
on what the sun's shining in my face. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you should be
depending on-
sorry.
I
I didn't pay for this kind of sun in your face.
Yeah, patrons, come on. What do you know? There we go. Sorry. Okay, so the game's gonna go like this. So over the course of the next several months, depending on how Dustin gets dominated upon, or if he wins, if the next patron wins 5-0, basically we'll tally up the scores and we'll be pitting you, Erin, against somebody else in like a bracket board. So eventually it will be more than just Dustin. It will be Dustin and I probably coming up with the questions, because at this point
Right.
you're the champion.
Right. Yep, you are the inaugural champion. Even though you're not feeling well, you came out, you kicked butt. We got 9 questions right between us out of like 75 questions. It was like the longest game.
I was pulling my notes. I'm like, do I
was-
have any left?
Wow.
It was so bad. I half expected him to be like, "This is the sound a doggy makes."
Right. He's like, I'm just gonna call it here. That's it.
I just want to go back to that game,
Right,
the question about Martha and the Vandellas in
Ugh.
Good Morning Vietnam. He goes, "Nowhere to run, Martha and the Vandellas." I just remember that bit that he does, and I don't remember it that well because I would have quoted it, but anyways.
Well, I'm glad you attempted to quote it now. And thank you, Zach, for prepping all that. That was quite impressive.
Yeah,
game
thank
is
you
what
for
does
coming up
Dustin-
with those questions.
No, my pleasure. Well, we might turn this into later on. Does Zach like this with a patron joining to play as well? Right, Dustin? We're gonna change it up.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll mix it up. A lot of epic fun. But if you watching this at home or from your couch or wherever you are, you want to be a contestant, go to below patreon.com/$2 late fee. Sign up, join. We have a lot more than just this. A lot of fun stuff. And Erin, thank you for being a longtime patron as
You're
well.
welcome.
Appreciate
And go
it.
check out Erin's podcast, Man Movie Monday podcast. It's on Spotify, and she's got the current. Your newest episode is with. Remind me of her name again.
Lynn Griffin from Black Christmas.
Black Christmas, which is a perfect time to release a Black Christmas episode. I think you dropped it on Christmas Day.
On Christmas, yes, I
Yes.
did. And our next episode coming up next Monday, shortly after New Year's, is going to be Modern Girls from 1986.
Starring.
Oh, nice.
Well, list off
Everybody.
a few people. List off just a couple.
Let's
3
see.
people.
Yeah, Daphne Zuniga, Cynthia Gibb, and Virginia Madsen, as well as Clayton Rohner
My favorite.
and Stephen Shellen. See,
Yes.
I can fucking
Wow.
rattle that shit
Yeah.
off like it's nothing,
Well,
right?
it's 1979, and you know what? You get bonus points for playing. Well, we're not giving bonus
Like
points, but if
it's
we did, you
nothing.
would, because 79 was tough. That was tough. I'm not gonna lie. There were some toughies.
Oh.
in there.
Tough.
And
It was
I've got.
tough.
I'm not really good at trivia, to be honest with you.
This is terrible.
But you guys were fun. This was fun to play with. It was fun to
It
play
was
with
fun.
you.
Yes. I would
so
say that it was definitely fun. It was just super sad.
this is like coming over to play GI Joes or something.
Right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
it was
All
really
right.
fun.
Well,
And
we'll
we
end.
got to hear Bodhi's premiere
Yes.
song. So look for a
Well-
remix down the road.
One more time. We'll play us out.
Patrons,
And,
what do you know? Hopefully more than Dustin knows. Patrons, what do you know? Hopefully more than Dustin knows.
One take.